Hi again. Welcome back to Gardening with Sylvia and Friends. I'm Sylvia. Today I'm taking you along for another fabulous garden tour. This time featuring two amazing gardens, two wonderful homeowners as well. In Miss June's garden, I want you to pay close attention. She is the perfect southern gardener. You are going to love her garden, and take a look especially at the really interesting things she does with a narrow space, how she uses that very effectively. And she's very crafty as well. Check out what she does with jar tops just like this to make beautiful garden art. And then Mr. Lloyd's garden. He is an amazing man. He has hundreds of plants. And when you hear what inspires him to garden, it is going to melt your heart. Okay, let me stop talking so that we can enjoy the tour. Come on. There is something so incredibly calming about the sound of water in a garden, right? This is Miss June's cottage garden. Listen, her southern hospitality on full display for all of the garden tour guests. She made sure that we had a cold drink. This is sweet iced tea. Oh my gosh, it was so refreshing and delicious. And lots of yummies, you guys. Look at this spread. Okay, so on with the tour. Enjoy, you guys. Had to point out this piece of hanging garden art. These are tops, like glass jar tops. I kind of love it. How would you describe your garden?
A true cottage garden.
What's your favorite plant in the garden?
The ligularias.
And
followed by the salvias.
The salvias are beautiful.
They're so easy.
How long have you lived here?
26 years.
And how long have you been gardening?
26.
And I'm standing talking to you, and right across the street I see a tree stump with a face staring back at me. What's the story with that?
Well, the owner, the tree was diseased, so I had to do something to make it fun. So I have a little face there.
Is this the first time you've had your garden on tour?
No, I did a hilltop tour a number of years ago, and a couple of others.
What has been the response from visitors?
Today it's been wonderful. You know, it's so fun to have all gardeners here, talking plants, as they say.
What does gardening do for you?
Well, it's good therapy for me, digging in the dirt.
All right, Miss June, thank you. So, no, I did not stop by a plant nursery, though it certainly does look like one, right? You guys, there is actually a house buried under all of these beautiful blooms. It sits on a very narrow street, and it's also a very noisy street. Listen. Yeah. That sound is a very busy interstate just over that chain link fence. But back to this beautiful garden, right? It is a floral feast for your eyes. You will definitely see butterflies crossing. This is the front porch. You see that sweet little garden friend there? By the way, every plant in this garden is in its own pot. I don't think anything here is actually planted in the ground. Okay, so now we're on the side of the house. It's like a covered area, kind of like a greenhouse. And look at the vast collection of these cactus plants. I mean, I bet it's every variety possible of cactus plants. Look at this. And I think the homeowner is heading our way.
Oh, are you?
So how are you? What is this?
This is a monkey tail cactus.
A monkey tail cactus.
Yes, isn't it fun? And it was blooming, but the flowers, so he'll get all these little attractive little orange blooms.
So that's a bloom.
It's just, they only open for a day or two.
Wow. So how long does it take to grow before you start to have a bloom?
It's a pretty mature plant. That's probably a 4 or 5 year old plant. So it takes a little while before they start blooming.
Like a lot of people, I'm sure, showing up today, passing your house. I've passed it a million times. How long have you been growing potted plants?
This is only 5 years here. I brought a small collection from Dallas when we moved here.
Yeah.
But it's grown significantly.
Is this a hobby or a business?
This is a hobby.
Wow.
This is how I remember Mom and Grandma, because I spent the summers helping Mom and Grandma, and this is how I keep their memory alive.
This is beautiful.
And I also I'm a hospice and memory care nurse, and this is how I do talks. So I come home, get out of my scrubs, and I come out and water and chill.
How many plants do you think you have?
Oh, in pots, probably 700 to 800 potted plants, because it continues on in the back. I have fruit trees. I grow exotic fruit, papayas, guavas, mangoes.
How do you keep them watered?
It's all hand watering. I take a hose. And it's very zen when you're focusing. I'm watering this plant for this long. I'm watering this plant for that long. And some get watered more than others, so they each get individual care.
How did you learn? This is all taught by your mom and grandma?
This was Mom and Grandma. And self-taught.
Did they love every plant?
They loved everything. That was how my mother connected with neighbors, and that's how I connect with my neighbors, because they see me out and they'll stop and chat.
Yeah.
I think if more people got into that neighborly, knowing who's on the block.
Yes.
I think so many people now are disconnected from who's next door. I know everyone on the block. I know a lot of the people that pass by. I get the little beeps and waves. So it's really fun.
And how long have you been a hospice care nurse?
I've just become officially the past 3 years.
And what motivated you to pursue that?
I was first my mother's caregiver. My mother lived with Alzheimer's for 7 years, and we lost her 17 years ago.
Sorry.
And so that initiated my working with memory care patients.
What does it mean to you when people tell you that they love coming by to see the plants?
It's just joyful. I love connecting with people. I love the tranquility. I love sharing it. We need more of this. And this is just kind of my propagation area. This is where I put everything together.
The tub.
That's an old tub I used to mix the soil in.
This is where you mix the soil, and it's sort of
My
that.
neighbors had it as a plaything for their kids, and they got tired of it, so they put it out, and then I repurposed it.
Yes. Wow.
So I repurpose, I recycle pots. I see pots out by the curb on trash day. I pick up and recycle.
Do you share
I do.
cuttings?
I do. I share cuttings with people stopping by. I share with Hilltop Arboretum. They have a hodgepodge nursery.
Yeah.
I sell at their plant sales twice a year as well.
Didn't you just love Mr. Lloyd? My goodness. I mean, he was so generous with his time, talking to everybody and sharing his plant wisdom, sharing his personal story, giving plants freely. I mean, that's what we do as gardeners, right? And wow, I can tell you firsthand that his garden was the hands down favorite on this tour. Well, that's a wrap for this Gardening with Sylvia and Friends. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Until my next video, happy gardening.